You are at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $10 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is for Autistic Badon, who says, rant about Justin potion seller Kuritzkes' novel Famous People and his YouTube channel. There's an audiobook version voiced by himself, which is about 5 hours long. So if any of you have never seen Potion Seller, it is a classic YouTube video in which a guy uses the feature that allows you to like warp images of yourself. I think it comes in one of the prepackaged like Mac programs. He will change the position of his face so that it is warped in different ways and create characters out of the different mutations of his face and have an interaction between those characters. And in the case of Potion Seller, it is a knight trying to beg this potion seller to sell him potions so he can go into battle, and the potion seller insisting that he cannot handle these potions and doesn't deserve them, and they go back and forth ad nauseum for 3 minutes. It's quite funny. He has lots of other videos that are similar in nature. The novel, it said that he had a audiobook, so I was going to go and try to listen to, maybe 20 minutes or so of that, but it's not available anywhere for just, for free. You have to pay for it. And considering that this rant request, it's a $15 rant, I can't go and spend another $15 on the audiobook. But there was an excerpt from it that was like 6 minutes long that I found on SoundCloud. It seemed to be that the book is a fictional, like, autobiography or memoir from a celebrity who is famous in an ambiguous way, at least following this excerpt. It seems as though, in the pretext of this universe, you are meant to just understand who this person is or that they are famous or to have heard of them. But generally they're just trying to offer their perspective on the world as a famous person because they think that having that unique perspective must be helpful to someone, and like right away you can get that sense of just the egoism of this person, who having been famous since birth thinks that like there must be something special about their perspective, and thus that's why it's interesting. And perhaps it is true that people will find their perspective inherently interesting just because they've been famous since they were young. But it's just really funny that it's like presupposed by the author that this must be the case. So yeah, I don't think it's about the actual author. I don't think it's a real memoir. I'm pretty sure it's fictional, but it felt very believable from the bit of it that was in the the preview, where like even though I could sense an element of it being like some kind of parody or commentary, nonetheless the way it's written feels real enough that you can kind of buy into the idea that this is a famous person's real memoir who really feels this way. And so I'd be curious to hear how that character evolved or or was kept consistent over the course of an entire book. But if a fake memoir can remain funny, basically, would be interesting to see. But I'm not going to pay for it for the sake of a rant, so that's all you got.